Hello everyone, this is your host Sunanda and you're watching NewsMeter. On the occasion of World's Breastfeeding Week, celebrated from 1st August to 7th August every year, we have Dr. Padmavathi Kapila, Chief Consultant Obstetrician and Gynecologist at Renova Hospitals, Hyderabad with us, who will share some insights on the topic. It's so nice to have you with us, Doctor.
Because of bring the breast milk with the long chain polyunsaturated fatty acid like hexonic acid as well as arachidonic acid which are present are transmitted through the breast milk to the baby and which promote the healthy brain development in the baby. And it is found that with the babies who are exclusively breastfed for first 6 months of life, they will have a very good performance, high IQ levels, and school attendance and school performance is found higher in those breastfed babies compared to the formula fed babies. So cognitively, it is cognitive development will be more according to the studies. IQ levels will be more when the breastfed babies compared to the formula fed babies. And coming to the intestine part of it, so when the breastfed baby will have a less, as we thought, it is less constipated, less abdominal cramps, less gastrointestinal pains, and less gritty. The baby will be less gritty, is easily digestible to the baby also, more than that, easily digestible to the baby. So it is, so overall it has a good, because formula fed babies have again more incidence of gastrointestinal infections, diarrheas, and one condition necrotizing enterocolitis, and one more condition like that, it can also happen in those babies. So it is easily digestible and all the problems will be in a breastfed baby will be less compared to the formula fed baby. Again, we have a long-term stress and short-term stress. I feel that a pregnant woman should be prepared mentally as well as physically when she is working or whatever, a housewife should mentally prepare she should know what are the advantages of the breastfeeding, how emotionally she is getting contacted with the baby. So she should, like when she is pregnant only, she should have some idea about the benefits of the breastfeeding and all those things. So stress, because of the lot of the women nowadays are usually working, more of the women are working, work stress is there and home stress will be there. So so there can be a short-term stress or a long-term stress. So according to the studies, again, the stress is the number one killer of breast milk supply. It reduces the breast milk, amount of breast milk. So if the mother is stressed out, she is doing more harm to the baby. Okay, so what happens during the stress to the mother? Some amount of stress hormones are released in the body in the mother. So what are those hormones are? Like norepinephrine, adrenaline, and cortisol hormones, which are the stress hormones which are released during the stress. So any type of stress we can take. So what happens is when these stress hormones are released into the mother's blood as well as into the breast milk, they would be definitely transmitted to the baby. Especially the cortisol in the stressed out mother, it is found that the cortisol levels are 40% more compared to the unstressed mother, relaxed mother. Okay, when the cortisol levels are more in the breast milk, there again the blood levels of cortisol again are increased in the baby. This will make a baby more jittery, more agitated, and everything. So better is how to avoid the stress is very important for the mother, because it is not benefit, because a stressed out mother will feel anxious, depressed, and she's also more prone to all kind of disorders like later on diabetes, more of weight gain and hypertensive disorders. And to the baby also it is very harmful. So a stressed out mother should take steps to prevent the stress, to de-release herself from the stress, like taking a long walk with the baby, doing regular exercise, and bonding with the baby as much as possible, and taking a good and nutritious diet, even deep breathing exercises and normal exercises. So all these things, when the mother is in the happy mood, the happy hormones will be released into the body like endorphins, which will make her more happy. So she can bond more with the baby and she can feel more happy. That how the baby also will be I will not have harmful effects of stress of this due to this cortisol and everything. So in case this is the working scenario to the mother. So in case the mother cannot produce the milk, such a mother we can have a infant formulas. The best alternative to oral supplementation of the infant formulas can be given to the baby. Ideally, that infant formula should be checked on the label on it, whether it has how much protein, fat, sugars, as it should mimic similarly like a breast milk. Okay, so how much of the omega fatty acids and as well as probiotics in it to prevent again the diarrheas in the baby. So all these should be checked and it should be like digestible easily to the baby. Should consult the pediatrician and as well as the gynecologist before starting this infant formula based feeds. So it can be given again with the spoon as well as the bottle as well as a cup and as well as a syringe, whatever it is, whichever method is with ideal, but it should be given very, very delicately or actually carefully because the baby's sucking reflexes are very, very delicate and the baby prone position and head up position should be given to the baby and it should be given very carefully and they should be trained, in fact, the mothers or whoever is taking care of the baby, how to give the infant based formulas. Otherwise, we have other alternatives like cow milk they say that cow milk has the protein of fat, protein, water content in the cow milk is similar to human breast milk. So if the baby can digest it, and the baby doesn't have any problem with that, with the gastrointestinal or abdominal cramps like that, they can go ahead with the cow milk. Some babies are usually allergic to cow milk protein. Such a babies we can have nowadays soya-based protein milks or also products are also available. They can take the advice of a pediatrician and they can just start with such kind of milk products. So otherwise, I say that because the breast milk is the best thing, the mother can give direct breast to the baby. That is the best thing she can do for the baby for emotional bonding as well as for the healthy baby benefits.